Jammu Kashmir has emerged as the winter sports capital of the country.
Was Sachin's arrival coincidence, or it was?
I think it was a coincidence, but I think it was a very positive and a very good omen. You can see what a beautiful course has been laid for the cross-country skiing, the alpine skiing, the Nordic skiing. We have snowboarding. We also have ski mountaineering. But now we have at least one indoor stadium in every district.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Beyond the Headlines. I'm your host Nazir Ganaie. Today we are in this majestic Gulmarg and we are joined by Secretary Youth Service and Sports and Senior IAS Officer Sarmad Hafeez sahab. Sarmad sahab, a lot of things are being done on ground. Now you have 4th edition of Khelo India going on. So how are you?
Khelo India Games started, and all 4 editions, I must say it's a moment of great pride for us that all 4 editions and the 4th edition as well are being held here in Gulmarg. I think that says a lot about Gulmarg, and you can see the reasons why. We are such a beautiful ski resort. Jammu Kashmir has emerged as the winter sports capital of the country. Look at Gulmarg, look at the snow, the slopes, the snow quality, and the kind of experience and facilities. It's unparalleled. You don't find that anywhere else. And this is truly winter wonderland. And it's not just a sporting event, it's also a great event to be able to convey to the rest of the world what a beautiful place we are, how hospitable we are, how we can host national events. We are also able to host international events, and I think it's a great occasion. It's also an invitation to people from all over the country to come and visit Jammu Kashmir.
Every year you host this kind of event in Gulmarg. Are there any additions in this edition?
This year what we have tried to do is focus on Olympic sports. We have Olympic sports like alpine skiing. You can see what a beautiful course has been laid for the cross-country skiing, the alpine skiing, the Nordic skiing. We have snowboarding. We also have ski mountaineering. All these events happening here in Gulmarg and in the Tandoori, which is on the first phase of the cable car gondola. And this year we are focusing on that, and we hope that having all these players from all over the country, very good skiers and snow sportsmen, it will be a great inspiration for our own players as well, and we'll be able to raise our standard and train our own students to do even better.
A lot of focus is also being done on the talent from the village.
Like I said, earlier what would happen is that we would only have a few areas from around Gulmarg who have got this opportunity, youngsters, to ski. But now we have set up training courses. The Youth Services and Sports Department has started training courses, I must say, not just for boys but for girls as well, from all 20 districts of Jammu and Kashmir, whether they are from Kupwara or Kulgam or from Kathua or Rajouri or Punch or anywhere else. They are all here. They all come and participate in these certificate courses where they are trained in skiing. And like I said, true talent lies in the villages. And I'm sure that we are going to find a lot of gifted skiers. We already have lots of gifted skiers from around this area, locals. Our old local boy Arif Khan, who represented the country in the Olympics, and we are hopeful that in future we don't just have players or produce players who represent the country in international events but also win medals for us.
Post 2019 we have seen a lot of focus being done on sports and sports activities. You have many sports stadiums coming in every district headquarters.
Well, I think the kind of growth that we have had in sports infrastructure is unprecedented. This is the kind of growth nowhere else in the country you would see, the kind of facilities that are being provided. We have turf stadiums that have come up. We have some stadiums like we never had synthetic athletic tracks. Now we have several synthetic athletic tracks. We had only one, this AstroTurf, hockey AstroTurf in Jammu, which was the Ganaie AstroTurf, and now we have them in villages, in far-off areas. Like for example, in Punch they play hockey. So we have an AstroTurf which is already inaugurated there. We have one in Pulwama. We have one recently inaugurated in Srinagar. There are several football fields that are coming up, and it is paying dividends. This year in the National School Games, for the first time ever in football, we got the gold medal, and we have our medal tally has also increased. So I'm very hopeful that with the platform that we are providing to our youngsters, we will be doing very well in sports.
So talking about the border districts lack a lot of sports facilities.
Well, it has been, under the leadership of the Honorable LG, the sports has been a priority, and it was decided that we should have at least one sporting facility in every panchayat. And almost every panchayat has at least a playground or a small sporting facility. I think that speaks a lot about the effort that has been made by the administration. And like I said, even in villages, far off areas, indoor stadiums, for example, under the Prime Minister's Development Program, now we have at least one indoor stadium. We were devoid of indoor stadiums. Our youngsters never got the opportunity to play indoor games. But now we have at least one indoor stadium in every district. So a lot of effort has been put in, and we have also started like Khelo India centers. We have small Khelo India centers, the only place in the country where the Union Ministry and the Sports Authority of India has provided at least 5 Khelo India centers in each district, which is we have 100 Khelo India centers which are already functional. We have some institutes of excellence also. We are doing wonderfully well in wushu, in gymnastics, in football, in water sports. There are several games we are focusing on, and we are hopeful that our students will excel. All they were required was a good platform.
So lastly, how are you going to take sports from this event?
I think it's a great event. It's a great inspiration for our own youngsters also, and we will in future continue to be the capital. You know, now अब हमारी जो sports facilities हैं, और when we talk of skiing, they are not just सिर्फ गुलमर्ग में महदूद नहीं हैं, but now I know that Sonmarg will soon emerge as the new Gulmarg. There will be an all-weather connectivity. The tourism department has already installed a ski lift there. We have other places like Dodpatri, which is so wonderful for Nordic and cross-country skiing.
Absolutely.
I mean, it can be a cross-country skier's paradise. Winter, as far as winter is concerned, even Pahalgam, for example, there are so many events that can happen in Aru Valley or even other places around Pahalgam or in Yusmarg. So we have a lot of opportunities. New areas have been opened up. A lot of effort has gone into that, and that is also the reason why you see why winter tourism is doing so wonderfully well.
Was Sachin's arrival coincidence, or it was?
I think it was a coincidence, but I think it was a very positive and a very good omen. And we have, like you see, the sun is shining bright, and we have so much snow here, and I think it's a good start.
We wish you all the best
Thank
for
you
all
so
your
much.
future endeavors.